All right, what do you got here? Now, Cardano is lagging in a lot of metrics. If you look at trading volume, TVL, all those type of stats, you look at other ecosystems, we're so far behind. And this isn't a lack of work on the chain or users. It all really comes down to marketing and pushing the chain out there. Now, the Minswap team and the Minswap community have come together to put in 3 catalyst proposals to help try and change this and really push out Cardano DeFi to the masses. Now, we know as Cardano users actively that the Cardano DeFi ecosystem is thriving at the moment. Aiken is changing a lot of things, more dApps developing, and Minswap V2 is just around the corner as well. So really excited, as we all should be. But the wider DeFi ecosystem just don't know this. So we need to educate them and show them and incentivize them in regards to coming into the platform and trying out Minswap and Cardano DeFi in general. Now, the Minswap community have put together 3 proposals. Now, this all covers this encompassing education, marketing, and incentives program to bring in these users. So if you have a look at these proposals here, let me just bring up the first few. Now, the very first one is one that I'm helping lead, and this is a guide to Minswap V2. So like I said, Minswap V2 is about to launch. This will be a full video and course built out to onboard users onto Minswap V2. There's a lot of brand new features there, and we want to cover it all and make sure that everyone knows what it's all about and how to best take advantage of Minswap V2. So this entire course is going to be put together, published on YouTube, and then put into the Work.Courses platform. Now, Sean from Work Courses have put together a brilliant platform here, and I think Work Courses is the perfect place for all of this. It will allow users to come in, go through the course, consume what they want, and be able to take that leap forward into Cardano DeFi. Now, we know we have a lot of users on the Cardano ecosystem, but if you have a look at the stats, a lot of them are just simply staking. I go to the meetups and communities and ask, oh, how many people have played with Liquid? How many people have played with, the X brand new swap protocol, whatever it is. And I might get one hand. One is me, and then one other person. Everyone else is simply just staking and earning their staking rewards, and they're comfortable with that. They're not quite comfortable or educated to go to that next step. So this is something crucial even for internally within the Cardano ecosystem. We need to educate users on how to use these DeFi protocols and safely as well. So this is the first proposal to educate users in general. Now, the next proposal here is around the incentives program. Now, we need incentives to drive up trading volume. We've seen in other ecosystems, other campaigns like Avalanche Rush, this is a campaign that was wildly successful. They tracked trading volume, they tracked liquidity provision on their platforms, and also the bridge usage. So we're going to team up with one chain for the bridge and track all of the activity that's happening on the Minswap DEX. So whatever you are trading, whatever liquidity you're providing, and whatever you're bridging over on one chain will be tracked and be part of that incentive program. All your stats will be looked at, and the more activity there is, the more liquidity coming in, the higher your rewards are for this particular incentive program. So I'm really excited about that one, and the rewards are looking really good at the moment. Check out the proposal details around that so you can find out a little bit more. Now, the last part of the proposal is around the marketing side of things and the outreach for the entire program in general. Now, if we're marketing in X, formerly known as Twitter, we tend to form little bubbles and circles around the people that we engage with the most. So anytime I post something out, it's mainly going to Cardano people and not getting out to people externally from the Cardano ecosystem, unless I'm hating on something. I don't know, if I'm going to a Solana thread and pointing out how bad they are or something like that. So the only way that you can increase that outreach is to engage with people within these different communities. So one of the ideas is to team up with Socius DAO, which the Minswap team and general community already have a really good relationship with, and that will help bridge and break into the Japanese community. Now, there's always language barriers there, especially going to different countries, to try and get the content and education out there. So hopefully Socius DAO will help with that outreach and bring in some of these really high net worth community members that are in the Japanese community to come in and play around with DeFi and increase their rewards in general. The other course of action is to engage with content creators outside of the Cardano ecosystem. I pretty much just talk to other Cardano enthusiasts on YouTube. And if you're not a Cardano enthusiast or you've come in from somewhere else, leave a comment down below. I would love to know which ecosystem you're coming in from. But majority of you, you're all in it for Cardano. Now, the part of the marketing program is to outreach to these players out there that are talking about Solana, talking about Ethereum, talking about Avalanche, Algorand, and all these other platforms, so that we can get the perspectives from them and reach out to their communities. And I think that's really important. We need to build bridges, not just physically for the digital assets or virtually for the digital assets, but also with communities and people too. So we're going to bring in all those marketing efforts together to create this big marketing incentives and education program for the community. Now, we're not just marketing and pushing out Minswap itself. We want to grow the entire Cardano DeFi ecosystem. So we'll be outreaching and pushing and educating people on Fluid tokens, on Levy, on all these other platforms out there as well. So keep that in mind. We are trying to build Cardano DeFi, not just Minswap, but Minswap is the starting point. Obviously, if the community and DAO are working on this one. Now, after this is all put together, hopefully we've worked out a really good blueprint for other projects to pick up, take, and then transplant into their own platforms and ecosystems. And we'll see a lot more Cardano DeFi platforms take this up and bring in more users into our community. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this will have an impact? I certainly do. I would love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Hit that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Hit subscribe, notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.